Superman digital release.
Yes.
What the heck is going on?
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
A movie as big and important as Superman is something that needs to buoy the theatrical system. It did really well and it's had incredible legs. I think week to week it's held on way better than anyone was anticipating. Like its second week drop was so beautiful. Yeah, sorry. Domestically, we need to start training people in the other direction. I think we need to be working on attention span extension, not anything to rush it out. Now, I know the reason it's out early. Like there's an actual reason.
Why?
James wanted it out before Peacemaker was out. Peacemaker was supposed to come out in September. Peacemaker got moved up to late August, and thus he wanted Peacemaker to be able to be viewed after you've guaranteed to have seen Superman, because it does directly follow Superman. But I care more about movie theaters than I care about anyone but my family. And I think the movie theater industry needs things like Superman.
What I think they're doing right, because the theatrical window at theaters is obviously having such a tough time. And I've talked many times here about how I think studios need to propel the digital release when they do have it, when they have the video on demand. Do I think it's coming out too soon? Yes, I think it's coming out way too soon. It could be an interesting test for something that is doing well in the theaters and then is doing well on digital. Let's say someone watches it at home on digital and they're like, I got to see this on the big screen. It could propel that.
I'd love that.
Secondly, when things go on video on demand, people generally will view that as a failure. I guarantee you right now that that's probably part of the conversation is like, oh, they must be putting it on video on demand because it's failing. That's the general go-to subconscious optics when it comes to video on demand.
Right.
And that is not the case because the movie is actually performing pretty well domestically. I like how they are hyping up the video on demand release, though. You know, they don't really do that. Even James Gunn's participating. They're really hyping up that you're going to be able to get it on digital. It's an exciting time. And more studios need to know how to do that. But overall, yeah, it is a little too soon.
If it needed to be for Peacemaker, I wish they could have somehow pushed Peacemaker, because I don't think Peacemaker would hurt by coming out in September. But I think it will hurt the exhibition industry to have yet another thing rushed out.
I was fortunate enough to watch the first episode of Peacemaker, and like, I don't think you need to watch Superman.
I don't think it's as mandatory.
No, it's not.
It's clearly following it, but it's not like you wouldn't understand what's going on.
Whatever's already in the trailers,
those elements are clear.
That's my point.
James is a guy that likes the comic book energy of issue 1, issue 2, and this, in his mind, is the next issue in his saga, so he wanted the other one available. I just think because it's being rushed to video on demand, they're also not having director's commentary, gag reel, or a lot of the things on the Blu-ray. It's only on digital. And that hurts my two favorite industries. That hurts the exhibition industry and the physical media industry. So it just, I don't think VOD, when you get it this quickly, is fair to the industries that need it.